So when he logs in and comes out of that hut and goes, where is everybody and where is everything? Alright. Here we go. And we're free of the winter biome. Yay! We've made the crossing. Had to break a lot of rocks and eat a lot of trees along the way. And these guys got hung up a couple of times, but they've been pretty good for the most part. So I see a Sarco down there. We're going to go travel down the shore. So here goes the shore journey. This is an interesting thing. There's no way to know who this is, but I don't think I left it. Somebody tamed something here and used it. Pretty cool. All right, the Sarco is going to come for a visit. We'll have to deal with it. We'll have to dispatch it. And another decision point. I could walk out the peninsula and cross, or I could just go inland right there and loop around the inside of this little bay. I think I'm going to go inland and loop around the inside of the bay. now we are coming up to a very familiar place. This is where Season 2 started. This is where it all started on Season 2. This is where our community base was, where Dill had his first base. This is where everybody started. This is where on the first day I helped Theo tame a Carno over there, I believe. Yeah, now there's just a little hut here. We've since moved everything away and demolished things. The only reason there's a little hut is one, to commemorate, but two, and I'll see if I can get enough gamma here to show you. Gamma 4 up. Two, ow, is to protect Piggy Shrek, who hasn't been back since the first couple of days. Hasn't been back to play. He's one of my clan buddies and has not come back to play, but I figured, you know, his body was here and I didn't want to leave him to the wild animals, so I left a little hut for him. So when he logs in and comes out of that hut and goes, where is everybody and where is everything? We'll get a laugh. Alright, we're to the red tower. We've got pretty much a straight shot now to our island. We're well more than halfway through, so this is pretty cool. Been enjoying this experience. Nice to not have the, you know, depend upon the Quetzes and other flyers to get you everywhere. It's kind of fun. There's a raptor. Come on down, raptor. We want to play. We're going to have to... Well, we could go around the inside of the beacon, or we could swim. Let's go around the inside of the beacon, or the tower, I should say. The inside of the tower. That raptor will be coming down to say hello to my my friends here pretty shortly. I might as well just prepare. Sometimes what I like to do when they don't come down... There he comes. Alright. Is shoot an arrow. That usually gets their attention. Well, he's gone. Sometimes some nasty guys appear here in the tower as well, so we'll see what comes up ahead of us here. Well, it looks like old Helper decided to jump in and... Was that a bug he fought? Or a dillo? Oh, it's a compy. Might as well just kill the compy. Now I'll have to swim him out. This is why I whistled passive on the ledges, guys. This is exactly what I knew would happen. But it's really hard here. I guess I might try whistling them passive the whole way through, so I don't fall into the water. But at least it's not that bad. At least it's not like falling off the winter biome into the frozen water below. We can deal. Stupid compies. I hate compies. They're everywhere. Oh boy. Well, our home is in sight, folks. There is our island. We're almost there. One more river to cross, which I've crossed numerous times on foot. Not a problem. Haven't had to fight a Spino yet. We almost fought one earlier, but we managed to avoid it, which was fun. Might end up fighting one over here. It looks like we've got all three of our of our friends have made it, which is nice. Companion is a female trike. I have a male trike. I guess I'll just leave Companion back there as a mate for him. Helper, I don't know. I've got enough male. I've got a male. Actually, I'm not sure. I actually have a male raptor. Yeah, I think I have a male raptor in my small dino pen. But if I don't, there'll be a place for him there. And I don't know, but Ride has really been my best friend for this most of this trip, more than half of this trip. I can't see myself putting Ride out to pasture, so I'm probably going to just add Ride to the collection. Anyway, one last leg, and we're home. Well, here's the bridge. Bridge home, where it all started. We have reached the ending point. Started out here completely naked. All I had was my levels. Had no items, had no animals. I returned with 3 animals and a whole bunch of stuff, including a shotgun. I never did get a chance to use and probably never will because I have a bunch of them in my cabinet. See if I can get these animals up onto the bridge successfully. Looks like Companion's going to make it. All right. We're heading home. It's been a great journey. It was really intense in the beginning. Really, at first I thought, I'm just going to basically hoof it on foot. And then it soon became evident when I got killed by that Sarco and 20,000 piranha. But that wasn't going to happen. So I had to tame Companion back there, the trike. And she served me really, really well. Then we set up just before the winter biome with Companion. And we were trying to prepare for the winter conditions, trying to get enough pelts and so forth. And then Ride showed up here and just wouldn't, leave the area. It became very, very much a harassment for me. So I finally decided I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to tame Ride, tame the Rex. And then, of course, as I tame the Rex, out pops our little... what is his name? What did I call him? Helper. Our little helper. Hey, Companion. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Can you get back on the bridge? Good girl. Helper arrived as I was taming this guy. And remember that other Rex that we had to kill? Oh, kept having to make arrows over and over and over and over again. That was a lot of fun. Not really, but it actually was kind of exciting. I enjoyed it. So overall, I think this is a pretty enjoyable experience. Looks like the base is still intact. I don't think any of the animals died. I didn't get any messages of anything dying. But then again, most of them were probably in stasis. Probably nobody was here to kick them out of stasis. So if they were going to starve, which it's only been about 3 days real time that I've been filming this, folks. I stayed in that hut on the winter biome quite a few times and logged out while I was doing other things. So about 3 real days and a bunch of episodes, and we're home. All right, we are back at base, which is awesome. I went around and restocked all the food troughs real fast, make sure everybody had berries and meat, collected some eggs in the process. I'm going to have to offload all of my items, but before I do that, to restock the meat, I basically have exhausted my refrigerators. Just a tiny bit of meat left, not a lot. So it's time to go collect some meat, and I just thought I would share that process with you guys. I'm sure you've seen me do it before, but the simplest way on this island to get meat, it's so easy. I could take out anybody, really, but who I really want to take out is either Paris or London, and I'm going to take Paris because I'm still leveling up Paris. There's another egg. Can't pass that up. Gimme egg. All right. And another T-Rex egg. Probably some scorpion eggs. Yeah. Yeah, give me eggs. I'm going to take Paris out because Paris is still leveling up. Still at a... well, she's at a higher level, but it's easier for her to level up still than it is for London. No eggs visible in here. Go and bring our HUD back up, and I'll show you that Paris is a 210, and London is a 184. But London's next XP, I mean, he's going to 36,005. She's getting closer, but she's only at 8,711. So she's leveling up a lot more. So I take her out these days. She's currently empty, but I've got some eggs. So I'm going to go ahead and offload some weight real fast before I collect a bunch of meat. And I'm also going to offload a bunch of stuff from my inventory that I don't need, including a rock. Why haven't I know I picked up a rock. I was trying to get an egg, and I got a rock instead. And the shotgun shells are going to come in handy, but the shotgun not so much. But I'm going to go ahead and throw all of this stuff right now in here, and I'll sort through it in a bit and pull out the stuff I don't really need anymore on me, including this armor. But we're going to take Paris around, and the easiest way to do it is to head to the left out of here. If I can get through all the animals. Look at that, 3 Brontos. I try to go for the animals that aren't going to give me much prime, because I don't really need prime right now, so, of course, here we go. Phiomias are the best. Not only because I don't have to deal with allied creatures coming to their defense, but they're pure meat, and they give a lot of meat. Parasaurs are actually a pretty good one, too. If I can kill them fast enough, I fool the any allied parasaurs into not running like this one. Didn't even see that I killed his friend. And I just try to avoid the ones that give me other stuff. I mean, I'm going to get hide no matter where I go, right? But, is that a tail I saw? Oh, it's a, it's a pteranodon. Like Ankies, I'll just avoid. Even though I can kill them really easily, they're going to give me keratin, which I don't need. So, just run around, kill the easies. The easies, the meats, the meat sacks. The raw meat sacks. And I have plenty usually at the end of this. I'll need a couple of runs of gas in the industrial cooker, usually, or industrial grill, I should say. It's a grill, right? I didn't get any of that meat. I'm getting overly eager. I don't have my beaver with me. I'm not an eager beaver. To cook it, so it takes a while. It's kind of, I'm not going to do that on camera and bore you guys, but I just wanted to show you the run around the island to collect the meat. Now, you notice my weight is getting heavy already on Paris. To the point where I think that was maybe the last one. Here's another parasaur, so I'm gonna grab him too. I have to be careful not to antagonize other critters I don't want to deal with, although these wolves can take any... I'm going to go ahead and dump the hide at this point, because I do not need it. Should give me plenty of weight back to move. Well, not plenty, but it gives me enough weight back to move. But I don't need the hide, and I don't want to antagonize other critters, even though we can kill them easily enough. I might just kill this one just because it's annoying me for being here, but... What level are you? Oh, 108? I could kill you in about 6 bites, but by that point you would have tail whipped me and gotten the Giga involved. That's a good test for the Giga, though. I have named the Giga. The Giga is named May. Can I get on you, Giga? Why can't I get on? Oh, lag. Been experiencing some server lag lately. I don't really know why. I mean, more than usual. 108 Bronto. It took actually about as many bites as it would with the wolf. That's interesting. I thought it would have been quicker. But it's not quicker. Fascinating, isn't it? Okay, so May... There you go. Gonna hurt myself falling. Ow, you're so tall. I've got a lot of cooked meat here. I'll just leave this raw meat. Actually, what am I talking about? Take some of that. That was the whole purpose of this. So I'll take the raw meat. I'll leave the prime meat on you. You can eat it. They do eat prime meat. I think they'll prefer it over cooked meat, which will make her meat supply last even longer. I hope. Let's see if this is too much for Paris. Yeah, it's too much for Paris. I'm going to have Paris follow me. instead. Come on, Paris. Come on up here. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Come on over to the grill. Alright. Awesome. You stay put. Go ahead and add this meat here to the grill. And the cool thing about the grill, in case you haven't noticed that before, there's the add items. You don't have to drag each of the... I'll grab a couple of gas. You don't have to drag each of the meat stacks on here. You can do and transfer all items. It'll transfer compatible items. And what it'll do is it'll transfer gas and raw meats. And I say meats, I mean raw meat and raw prime meat will be transferred over when you do that. And it seems to prefer or prioritize gasoline. If you have a single gas, it will always make sure that that goes over, even if there's more meat than will fit in the grill, which is really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and start swapping this stuff in. Okay, these items we left in the chest. What do we do with all of this stuff? I'm going to take all of this back out. This is all the stuff I crafted for the trip. Remember, I left with absolutely nothing. This is my main stuff, and I'll come back for it in a minute. But I suppose we should take some of the extras that we have. In tools, we will throw that. And you know what? I'm just going to dump these. They're primitives. I've got better than primitives for all my backups anyway. Do I have a pike in weapons that's better than primitive? I don't. I might as well just throw the primitive in there as a backup, just in case. The crossbow is primitive. I'm going to just drop that. Dump it. I don't actually need any water skin, so I'm just going to drop those. Primitive shotgun, I think I already have. I think I saw one in here already. That I already have one. Or, yeah, or maybe not. Yeah, there it is. And it's a ramshackle. So, this, unfortunately, it's got 2 shells in it, though. So I don't actually want to throw this away, because I'll be throwing away the 2 shells, which really kind of sucks. I really wish you could drag the shells out of it somehow. You know, like you can drag attachments out. But you can't. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to put these extra shells. Do I have the shells in here right now? I do not. I have them on Emma. I'm going to go ahead and throw those onto Emma. And I'm going to have to go burn those 2 shells just so I don't feel like I've wasted things. Where is the shotgun? Did I... Oh, that's right. I lost the shotgun when I died and lost my body to the Alpha Rex. That's right. My memory is coming back to me slowly. So the arrows I don't need. Well, I'll keep them. I'll throw up here in weapons just so I have some arrows. I don't really need the torch. In fact, they're so easy to make, I'm just going to toss it. And I do want to waste these 2 shotgun shells, so let's see if there's any birds on our lawn, any kids on our lawn we can kill. That's always fun. I don't see any kids on my lawn. Alright, well, I'll figure out a way to waste those eventually. We've got a server restart thing. I had to restart the server because it was acting a little weird, which is where the animals, the birds, appear like they're flying. I guess if I reconnect, they land again, so that's pretty cool. We want to deal with these animals, though. Okay. Ride has been good. Ride's been good to me. Ride's even got some cooked meat I should probably take off. Ride's got some other stuff I need to get rid of, too. I'll go through Ride later and deal with all of this stuff. But for now, I guess Ride was my savior. I mean, without Ride, that would have been a really nasty last leg, right? So we're going to give Ride a place to live for now. Look at all the other Rexes looking at Ride like, hey, who are you? We don't recognize you. I like that. They're looking at me, actually. But it was pretty cool. Then we also have to deal with Helper, who's been a pain in the butt. And I don't know what I'm going to do with Helper, guys. I might just set Helper free. I'm almost thinking next episode, maybe I'll take Helper and I'll set Helper to on this island to enable wandering and aggressive and see what Helper can do before Helper gets killed. That would be interesting. I think I'll do that. Companion, however, Companion was my initial savior, and Companion has earned a place since I don't have any female trikes, and I have saved my one original male trike, Spike. If I can get past Ryan here. I just realized I have 2 Ryans. I have a cat and I have a dimorph named Ryan, so I'm going to have to do something about that too. We'll take companion to be Spike's companion. There we go, Spike. You got a companion now. All right. That was a blast, guys. I'm going to have to get rid of this primitive fur here, but I really enjoyed that trip around the island. I'm glad you guys could be with me for all the parts of this episode. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.